Hello guys, welcome back with me, Wika Meladini, an active English student. And here, I want to interview some seniors about teenager. And let's go, happy watching.
3.
I'm Wika Meladini, and here I want to interview you. May I interview you?
Of course.
Yes, of course. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Ambu Saka. I'm from PBI of the semester 4.
Okay, my name is Shifani Sabrina, and I am an English student from semester 4.
Hello guys, I'm Rifari and I'm from 4th semester of PBI. Hello guys.
Okay, the question first is, what is the biggest challenge you are facing right now, and how are you overcoming it?
I think it's college while I'm working while I'm doing a college class. I think that's the most challenge that I face nowadays. I think the biggest challenges is to grow up because there is not really a textbook or a tutorial on how to grow. So sometimes we just need to figure out on ourselves and make mistakes.
What is the challenge? So I think one of the biggest challenge that I face right now is time management because I just joined Said, and there are a lot of activities that Said hold in weekend. So I have to manage my academic, like working on assignment, and have to balance my job in Said. I think that's it. And one of the things that I do to overcome it is by making a specific to-do list, so I know when to work on my assignment. I know how to handle my job inside government. I think that's my solution. That's good. And the question 2 is, how do you view independence, and what steps have you taken to become more independent? So I think one of my view of independence is by managing money. Since I live far away from my parents now in Bandung, I have to carefully learn to manage my money so I don't ask for more money before my parents send it to me.
I think I'm not really independent right now. I didn't feel that I'm independent enough right now, but I think doing college class while working, I think it's the way for me to become more independent. I think I feel independence as something that is at the end every human would do, because in the end, even though human is a social creature, we are in the end person, so we born alone and we die alone. So about independence, one of the things I do is find a way to make money on my own so I don't become a burden to other people.
How much does social media influence the way you think and the decisions you make?
Because I don't play or use social media that much, honestly, social media doesn't really affect me that much, but the amount of content that I usually consume one time scrolling, for example, is really plenty, because once you usually scrolling, right, you really have a hard time to stop. Yeah, so sometimes when I start scrolling, it's just hard to stop, and I end up taking so much more time than I was initially planning to.
So I think mainly social media influences my shopping habits. I think for example, I use TikTok, and in TikTok there are lots of new products that, especially makeup and skincare, that makes me want to should I buy this, should I buy that? I think that's one of the big influence that social media has on me, and sometimes I cannot control myself. I don't really need this blush because my blush is still available, but then because the marketing is so good, then I end up buying the blush.
It's really social media has a really big influence for me, of course. So, but honestly, honestly, it's more giving me a bad influence. So I think I'm apa mengurangi sosial media.
Next question is how has your relationship with your parents or family changed as you got older?
I think it's really good. My parents sent me once into boarding school, so I think it makes me more adult, maybe more independent, being an independent person. I think so. Thank you, mom, dad.
That it is good.
So I think me living far from my parents makes me respect them more because I often fight with my mother over like the smallest things. But now that I don't have that much time with my mother, I really respect our time together. And I think growing older makes me sympathize for my parents a lot because I don't think it's easy being parents. But when I was still a teenager, I tend to like get angry at my parents a lot, but then now after I become an adult, I think I understand that there are a lot of things that parents have to consider. So I think I respect them more and I love them more.
When we're kids, right, we tend to see our parents like a superhero. Like we see our father or our mothers as someone that has no flaws. So we tend to copy everything they do. But as we grow up, we starting to see them more as a person than an icon. So when we grow up, we start to see how they make mistakes. We start to see that in the end they are just people that able to make mistake and not perfect.
Okay. And the last question is what are your hopes and concerns about your future?
I think I just want to graduate. I just want to graduate from this college. And then making a lot of money. I think that's all for my future. My hopes for my future. I think.
I think one of my concern is sometimes I'm still confused about like what career that I will choose after graduating college because initially I didn't want to become a teacher, but my mother and my mother's side of my family has a lot of teachers. But I think it can be one of my inspiration to become a teacher. It's just that sometimes I'm still kind of like thinking about it. Should I become a teacher? I think that's one of my concerns for my future. But I think as I follow this education, I will find the answer eventually.
I don't really have many expectations about future, because well, in the end we can expect things, but in the end reality happens. What happened. So even though sometimes I hope that good thing happen, I just need to prepare for the worst.
Okay. Thank you for the interview and nice to meet you.
Just realized and I watched it.
Okay. This is
That's all.
That's all. And thank you so much for the interview and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Bye.
Terima kasih. Okay, it's great. Okay, thank you. Bye.